Welcome to Omni Eyes. In this final episode, we dive into the dark ocean depths to discover the bizarre and fascinating hatchetfish. This tiny creature possesses a highly unusual physical trait that completely changes how it interacts with its dark and mysterious underwater environment. Far below the surface, sunlight becomes extremely scarce, creating a shadowy twilight zone where survival depends entirely on highly specialized evolutionary adaptations. The marine hatchetfish has evolved a unique visual system that perfectly demonstrates the biological principle of specialization over broad and general capabilities. Instead of having normal round eyes that look in all directions, this strange fish features distinctly tubular eyes pointing straight up. These upward-pointing eyes are specifically designed to detect the faint silhouettes of potential prey swimming above them in the dim water. By concentrating all visual resources in one single direction, the hatchetfish sacrifices peripheral vision completely to achieve maximum vertical sight capabilities. It is virtually blind to anything approaching from the sides or from below, making it seem incredibly vulnerable to many hidden predators. However, this extreme biological trade-off is actually a brilliant strategy for thriving in an environment where food is extremely scarce. In the mesopelagic zone, the only meaningful light comes directly from the surface, far above the cold and shadowy ocean waters. Therefore, the most crucial information for survival is located right above the fish, where the shadows of tiny shrimp become visible. The tubular eyes function exactly like high-powered telescopes, gathering every single available photon of light from that one specific vertical direction. This intense focus allows the creature to see tiny details that other animals with normal vision would completely miss in the dark. We call this concept specialization over generalization, a powerful principle that applies not only to nature, but also to human technology. Think about modern security systems and advanced cameras that use a specific region of interest to maximize their processing power and efficiency. A smart camera does not always need to record a full panoramic view if the only important activity happens at the entrance. By focusing solely on that specific doorway, the system can capture high-resolution details without wasting valuable memory on empty background walls. The hatchetfish operates on this exact same logic, dedicating its entire brain processing power to the one area that truly matters most. It ignores the useless, empty space around it, choosing instead to become an absolute master of scanning the waters directly above it. This focused approach ensures that whenever a tiny meal drifts by overhead, the hatchetfish will spot it instantly and strike with precision. In a world of infinite distractions, having a narrow but incredibly sharp focus can often be the greatest advantage anyone could possess. Many species try to be good at everything, developing broad skills that ultimately leave them mediocre when facing truly extreme environmental challenges. The hatchetfish chose a different path, accepting total blindness in most directions, just to achieve absolute perfection in one single crucial task. Its strange tubular eyes are packed with specialized cells that are highly sensitive to blue light coming from the distant surface above. These cells work together to create a clear image out of almost nothing, turning the faintest shadows into high-contrast target markers. When a small crustacean swims overhead, it blocks the faint surface light, creating a tiny dark spot that the hatchetfish easily detects. Because its vision is so highly tuned to this specific scenario, the fish can react much faster than any of its competitors. It darts upward with lightning speed, snatching the meal before other predators even realize that something edible was floating right near them. This incredible hunting efficiency proves that sometimes limiting your perspective is the best way to achieve extraordinary results in a competitive world. Engineers and scientists often study these deep-sea creatures to find inspiration for designing better optical sensors and advanced underwater navigation systems. By mimicking the tubular eyes of this bizarre fish, researchers can build cameras that perform exceptionally well in extremely low light conditions. These bio-inspired designs help submarines navigate dark waters by focusing purely on the most critical visual data available in the environment. It is amazing how a tiny ocean dweller can teach us so much about optimizing resources and improving our own modern technology. The hatchetfish also possesses another brilliant adaptation to protect itself from predators swimming below, since it cannot see them approaching at all. Its belly is covered in special light-producing organs called photophores that perfectly match the faint glow of the surface water above. This biological trick is known as counter-illumination, a clever camouflage technique that makes the fish virtually invisible from a bottom view. So while it remains completely blind to threats below, it uses an active cloaking system to hide itself from those hidden dangers. This perfect combination of specialized upward vision and downward glowing camouflage makes the hatchetfish a true masterpiece of evolutionary engineering and survival. Every single aspect of its body is optimized for one specific lifestyle, proving that doing one thing perfectly is often enough. We often feel pressured to learn every skill and master every tool, spreading our energy too thin across many different competing interests. The lesson from the ocean is quite clear. Mastery requires sacrifice and a willingness to ignore things that do not matter. If you want to achieve truly spectacular results in any field, you must identify your own region of interest and focus deeply. Channel all your energy into that one specific area, just like the hatchetfish channels all its visual power into looking straight up. Let distractions fade into the background darkness, and keep your eyes fixed firmly on the goals that are most important to you. When you stop trying to see everything at once, you will finally start seeing the right things with absolute clarity and precision. The dark depths of the mesopelagic zone hold countless other secrets, but few are as philosophically profound as this tiny silver fish. Its entire existence revolves around looking upward towards the light, waiting patiently for the universe to deliver its next tiny floating meal. There is a strange poetic beauty in how this creature lives its life, completely oblivious to the vast world surrounding its sides. It does not care about the colorful coral reefs or the vast open plains of the ocean floor located miles below it. Its universe is strictly defined by that narrow vertical column of water, where the faint blue light meets the endless black void. Within that limited perspective, the hatchetfish is an absolute king, ruling its tiny domain with unmatched visual acuity and incredibly swift reflexes. Imagine applying this same intense level of focus to your own daily work, filtering out the constant noise of modern digital life. By narrowing your field of view, you can dedicate all your mental processing power to solving the most complex and critical problems. You become like the tubular eye, gathering every tiny detail and piece of information that others would simply overlook in their haste. This level of extreme specialization is what drives human progress forward, allowing experts to push the boundaries of science and human knowledge. A generalist might know a little bit about everything, but it is the dedicated specialist who makes the truly groundbreaking historical discoveries. We need people who are willing to look deeply into one specific subject, exploring its hidden depths with relentless curiosity and passion. Just as the fish evolved over millions of years to perfect its vision, we must patiently train our minds to maintain focus. It takes time and discipline to ignore the endless distractions that constantly try to pull our attention away from our main objectives. But the rewards of this focused approach are truly immense, leading to a deeper understanding and a much higher level of performance. The ocean is a harsh teacher, instantly punishing any creature that fails to adapt to its extremely demanding and competitive physical environment. For the hatchetfish, survival meant making a bold evolutionary choice, trading peripheral awareness for a highly targeted and specialized visual hunting strategy. This choice paid off spectacularly, allowing the species to thrive in one of the most challenging and resource-poor habitats on Earth. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the deep sea, we constantly discover new examples of nature solving complex engineering problems. These biological solutions have been tested and refined by natural selection over countless generations, resulting in incredibly efficient and elegant final designs. The tubular eyes of our silver friend are a perfect testament to the amazing power of focused adaptation and intelligent resource allocation. By studying these unique animals, we gain valuable insights that can help us design smarter machines and more efficient artificial intelligence systems. In computer vision, the concept of a region of interest is fundamentally identical to how this fish views its dark underwater world. Software algorithms are programmed to ignore irrelevant background pixels and concentrate their computational power solely on the most important features and movements. This greatly reduces processing time and energy consumption, making the overall system much faster and significantly more reliable in real-world applications. Nature figured out this optimization trick millions of years before humans even invented the first basic computers or digital image processing algorithms. It is a humbling reminder that the natural world holds vast amounts of wisdom that we are only just beginning to understand. Every strange creature hiding in the abyss has a unique story to tell and a valuable lesson to teach us about survival. We just need to be willing to look closely and appreciate the brilliant complexity hidden within these seemingly bizarre and alien forms. The hatchetfish may look like a strange monster from a science fiction movie, but its biology is a masterclass in practical efficiency. It reminds us that physical beauty in nature is often defined by how perfectly an organism fits into its specific ecological niche. True elegance is found in the seamless integration of form and function, where every single biological feature serves a distinct, vital purpose. There is no wasted energy, no unnecessary complexity. Just a beautifully streamlined machine designed to do one specific job exceptionally well today. This minimalist approach to survival is something we can all learn from in our increasingly complicated and overwhelming modern human society. By simplifying our focus and eliminating unnecessary distractions, we can achieve a greater sense of clarity and purpose in our daily lives. We can become masters of our chosen domains, navigating the challenges of life with the same precision as the deep-sea hunter. The journey of the hatchetfish is a powerful metaphor for anyone striving to achieve true excellence in their personal or professional endeavors. Do not be afraid to specialize, to dive deep into your passions, and to ignore the critics who demand you do everything. Embrace your unique strengths and channel your resources into the areas where you can truly make the most significant and lasting impact. Remember that a magnifying glass can start a fire only when it focuses all the scattered sunlight into one single intense point. Your attention is exactly like that scattered sunlight, and your mind is the powerful lens that can focus it into burning brilliance. Choose your region of interest carefully, and then commit to it with the unwavering dedication of a creature fighting for its survival. This brings us to the end of our incredible journey exploring the fascinating concept of specialization through the eyes of the hatchetfish. We have traveled from the sunlit surface down into the mysterious twilight zone, uncovering the hidden brilliance of deep ocean evolutionary design. It has been a remarkable adventure, filled with strange creatures, stunning adaptations, and profound philosophical lessons about life, focus, and ultimate survival. As we conclude this final episode of our series, we want to thank you for joining us on this amazing educational voyage. We hope these stories from the natural world have inspired you to look at your life with a fresh and focused perspective. Nature will always be our greatest teacher, offering endless wisdom to those who are patient enough to observe its quietly unfolding miracles. Keep exploring, keep learning, and never forget the power of dedicating your attention to the things that truly matter most to you. Whether you are designing advanced technology or simply trying to improve yourself, remember the humble hatchetfish and its incredibly specialized upward vision. Focus your energy, find your unique region of interest, and master it completely to achieve extraordinary success in whatever you choose today. Thank you for watching this grand finale. Until we meet again in future adventures, stay curious and keep watching Omni Eyes. Goodbye!